Hey guys, it's Robyn, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today I have got a haul video, and this is a haul I actually received like over a week ago. This is actually a couple different hauls that I received quite some time ago. I have opened these hauls already, and so it's just life has been kind of crazy and I haven't had a chance to film them yet. So they've been sitting here and I wanted to get to filming them, so I'm going to film them and show you what I got. And yeah, I do plan to also do sometime in the next week or two a video of just all the scents that have come out recently. I haven't done a what I've been warming in a while, and I'm hoping to get that done as well, to get you some warm reviews of all the new stuff that's out right now, because I have been warming up a storm, and I want to get some reviews out. So yeah, so that is the plan for today. Yeah, so this is a large party closeout haul from October 1st. So most of this stuff was either free or half off with credits. Then I also have another order here as well that I think was also a party closeout. I think I did a couple party closeouts around that first week of October. So this is those orders. Now the fun thing about this haul is because I did open this all a while back and have warmed some of it already, I can actually give you some partial warm reviews as well as we go. So that is what we'll do here. As for Scentsy news, I'm a little bit behind here on the channel as far as news updates go. There's been, for the last couple weeks, there's been weekly holiday releases, which have been really fun and really cute. I am posting the information for all of that stuff on my Facebook group. You can find the link in the description box below if you want to join my Facebook group and get like the updates of what's coming out as they come. That's kind of where I post that stuff. Other than that, let's just jump in here. One of the things I got with my party credits was a small washer whiff tub of Pistachio Woods. Now Pistachio Woods is in the holiday collection as the like holiday laundry scent. Pistachio Woods had been a fall winter catalog bar last year. It was new last year. It never returned this year. So the only way to get Pistachio Woods now is in the holiday laundry collection. The thing I like about this season is they did make it so you can get individual items. So like I no longer use the laundry liquid from Scentsy, so I just got the washer whiffs because I do use these all the time. So you're able to kind of purchase individually the things that you want in that scent. I think there's a Scentsy Fresh, like a fabric spray, the washer whiffs, and the laundry liquid available. So I grabbed the whiffs with my credits, and this, I haven't used these yet, but I cannot wait. This is a lovely pistachio scent. This is kind of like those like perfumey pistachio scents that you get lately. Reminds me a lot of Pistachio Glaze. Was it Pistachio Glaze from Bath & Body Works last fall or last spring? It's one of those like very nice like nutty pistachio type scents. I feel like the wax in this scent was more woodsy, whereas this I feel like in the laundry is more like what I expected Pistachio Woods to be when it first came out, and I really like it. I will see how this goes in the washing machine. I will likely get more of this because it is very, very nice. So that is Pistachio Woods in the washer whiffs. Next up here, I got a whiff box. This is the October whiff box, and this one is kind of like our festive one for the year. It has like a holiday mini warmer. Because we're like now halfway through the month, I'm not going to worry too much about spoilers, but if you don't want to see what's in the whiff box, skip ahead a few minutes. But because we are kind of coming into the end of October now, I think a lot of the folks that got the whiff box that wanted it to be a surprise probably have them by now. But if you don't want to see the whiff box, just skip ahead a few minutes. Okay. The whiff box this season, or this month, has a few things. The first thing is a holiday brochure. So we have the holiday brochure here. I have some things to say about Victorian Glow. I will go into that in a minute here when we open my Victorian Glow. We have an English and a French one here because I'm in Canada. Okay, it is a little brochure style thing here, and it shows you all of the different products we have for the holiday collection. So there is that, that's in there. We also have a room spray in Wrapped in Lights. Now this had been a holiday brick scent last year, and this year it is available in wax. It's in the catalog, it's available all season. This is not a holiday exclusive item. But Wrapped in Lights, we have a room spray in the whiff box here, and this scent is like berries, a little bit of tree, and almost like a little bit of like an orange. This is really, really good. This is classic holiday, like nostalgic 1995 Christmas. This one is very good. It's like a pine tree orange, fresh, like tart cranberry. Is there spice? It's primarily like a fruity scent. There might be like a teeny tiny edge of spice somewhere, but it's all so well blended. I can't pick out any individual spice. Yeah, it's like orange tree cranberry is what I'm getting there. So Wrapped in Lights, that one's very, very good. Glad to have a room spray in that. Next up in the whiff box, you're getting a bar of another catalog bar. This is not a holiday exclusive. This is a bar in our catalog, and this one is Snowberry. And I feel like this one often flies under the radar. I don't recall the notes on this one, but it is a winter berry scent. Winter berry, a tiny, tiny hint of spice, and almost like a cool tree scent as well, but mostly like 90% winter berry. Sweet and tart and strong. This is one that is a very strong scent. I would recommend it for open layouts and that sort of thing. So Snowberry, this is a really good one. My daughter loved this one as well. So did my husband. So yeah, Snowberry is a good one, and it's one I often forget, even though it is really, really nice. And again, this is a good Christmas scent. It's also a good winter scent. So it's kind of got some versatility as far as the season goes. So Snowberry. Then we have the November scent of the month. Now this one I have gone ahead and warmed already. This is Cocoa Cashmere. And the notes I believe on this were like vanilla orchid, cashmere, and cacao bean. I think that was the notes. This is light. It's very light. The cocoa here isn't reading hot chocolate so much as it is reading cocoa butter. I would describe this as a cocoa butter scent, not a chocolate scent. And for that reason, it almost leans a little bit spring summer to me. Almost. Like I almost could see this being like a kind of cuddly, cozy tanning oil type scent. If you like things like Barefoot Beach, I think you gotta try this. Sun Castles, I think you gotta try this. This is the winter version of those. So this one, I did 4 cubes in my bedroom because it is very light. I doubled my wax, did 4 cubes in the bedroom. Even with doubled the wax in a bedroom, which is a smaller space, this was a lighter scent. Now that being said, it was a beautiful scent. Loved it. And it went for like a full 3 days. You would walk in and it didn't hit you in the face, but it would be like oh, it's nice in here. Just this really nice kind of like just what the room probably smells like. It's like one of those scents that you would believe that's just what the room smells like. So Cocoa Cashmere, I really liked this. It's not a in-your-face scent at all. I would never try this in an open layout. I don't think it's gonna do it. I think it's gotta be smaller spaces. But I am really happy with this. I will be definitely getting more of this. If you're a person who prefers stronger scents, I would skip it entirely. I think it's gonna be on the lighter side. If you're a scent sensitive person, I would recommend it highly. And I think that's why I like it in bedrooms too, because I am not scent sensitive, but I do get headaches very easily. And so this is a good bedroom scent for me. I really like it. Yes, it is a kind of cocoa butter, gently perfumey without being perfumey. It's a scent you would wear. Like if you wanted to wear like a body spray or something, I could see somebody wearing this scent as well. I think it'd be beautiful in body care. So that is Cocoa Cashmere. I'm a big fan. But again, warning for the folks who don't care for lighter scents. This is a lighter scent. My caveats with this one are double your wax and small spaces only. And even then it's going to be light, but it does go for a good long time. So that is Cocoa Cashmere. And again, that's the November scent of the month. That will be available for everybody November 1st, or it's in the whiff box for October. Finally in the whiff box, we have the Toasty Top Hat Mini Warmer. Now this is an exclusive item. There's no other place to get this except for the whiff box. And I haven't even opened him yet. So let's just give him a look here. I am likely going to gift him for Christmas, so I'm going to be careful when I open him here. You get your little washer. You get your base. And I'm not going to assemble him because like I said, I am going to gift him, I think. He's got his little top hat here. This is a metal top hat that sits on top of the warmer dish. Let's just open this up carefully. Oh, it's cute. Okay. Oh, it's very cute. Let's see if I can. Yes. Oh, he's ceramic. He's got like a speckled ceramic finish. The star here is unglazed. It's like an unglazed natural ceramic color. Then he's got his little face. His nose is also unglazed. And he is kind of painted all the way around there. He does have the holes in the back, so light will come out of these holes and shine onto the wall behind him. Those are the vent holes. But I expect him to be a fairly good mini warmer because he is ceramic. He's fairly heavy. He's nice quality. Paint job looks good. And then again, of course, you have a little hat here that you sit on top of him. And he's a mini warmer. He can go on a tabletop base or into your wall socket. He comes with a wall plug. So there's him. He is very cute. I've only got a couple spots in my home for mini warmers. And I already have mini warmers that I love very much that I'm going to be putting there. So as much as I do really like him, I am gonna pass them along. So that is the Toasty Top Hat Mini Warmer. Super, super cute. Next thing I have here is the Luminous Poinsettia Warmer. This one is in the holiday collection as well, and this one is beautiful. I also bought this one to be a holiday gift for someone. I don't believe they watch my channel, so we will go ahead here. And I'm gonna open it and just show you what it looks like. Now the dish, it is a plain clear 4-cube dish. I've already looked at it. It's the standard 4-cube Scentsy dish. But look at this. This is stunning. It's a white grouted glass warmer, and it's got all these glass petals, hand set, and there's champagne colored ones, there's red ones, green ones, white ones. And a lot of them have that kind of gold through them as well. Really, really beautiful. And then you have like the beaded flower centers. It's beautifully done, like classic Scentsy, beautifully done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in so we can see it lit. Okay, now keep in mind, I don't have the glass dish here. That's over here, but we're gonna do it without the dish today. We have the cord notch cut out where your cord goes. It's got a white cord. And it's, why do I feel like I'm sitting farther from the outlet today? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is stunning. It really, really is. And again, all the way around, you have the mosaic. So it can really go whatever way you want. Whichever way you're looking at it, it's gonna be pretty. But the big, big flower is kind of in the center there. It's stunning. I'm gonna try to get closer here. Yeah, so really, really nice. So again, you've got the champagne, you've got the white, and the red and the green. It's just classic holiday colors. The other thing with this one is if you have this sitting on a surface, like a table or something, or a countertop, when this glows in the dark, I don't know if you can see it on my hand, the pattern it casts is really pretty with like the green and the red and all of the colors. So when this is sitting on a surface, it throws a really pretty illumination on the surface it's on. So there is Luminous Poinsettia. It's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Next up here, we have another warmer I got with credits. This one was for us. And this is one I was really tempted to get last year, even when it came out. And I had a couple friends who got it last year. They loved it. They said it's a good performer. And so since I had enough credits to get it for free, I went ahead. And this is the Looks Like Snow Warmer. And this is a ceramic element warmer, actually. So the warmer itself doesn't light up, but it does have a projector feature on the back. So let me just open it up here. We have the little head. And okay, so here's one thing I noticed. On the website, when you look at the listing for this warmer, it shows the hat as being closed in the back with little cutout dots. That doesn't seem to be what we get. What we're getting is the full cutout, which I prefer because this lets much more scent out. I am much happier having the back cut out. But just a heads up, the picture online shows a closed hat with dots. What you're actually likely to get is a full cutout. So just be aware of that. But look how cute with the hand painting and the texture. So cute. Okay. Okay, so this one I have plugged him in now, but it doesn't really matter too much if he's plugged in because like I said, he doesn't light up. But look how cute. Just so cute. But if you can see my hand here, he does have a little projector at the back. You can see it lit up there. That is going to project snowflakes. Snowflakes onto the wall behind where he's sitting. So I'm trying to get a good picture of it. So yeah, the further back he is from the wall, the bigger the snowflakes are, the closer the wall, the smaller the snowflakes, but the brighter they are. So that's what he does. He has a little projector of snowflakes behind him. So it looks like snow, and he's got the little snowflakes behind him. And again, I'm gonna try to get him closer so you can see the detail because the detail in his hand painting is really, really nice. So here we have his little scarf, buttons, snowflake patch. He's very cute. Now he is, let me check the wattage. So he is a 9-watt element warmer, and typically I say anything over 10 is really good. He is 9, but I have heard several people say he's a very good performer for being a 9-watt. So I'm excited for him. He's really, really sweet. So there he is. Looks like snow. And again, he's got the little, this would be much more obvious in a dark room, but we are in a broad daylight room here. So there he is. And again, he is still available as part of our holiday collection, and he is returning from last year. He was available last year as well. So that was Looks Like Snow, and I think he's really nice for even all winter. Like he does have the green hat and the red scarf, which does kind of make him lean a little bit Christmassy as opposed to winter. But with snowmen, I do feel like you can kind of pull them off all season long for the winter, so I think he's gonna be cute. Now next up here, we have the warmer I'm calling the problem child of this season. this is the Victorian Glow Warmer. I have the gold one here. Now I had ordered 3 Victorian Glows. I had ordered 2 gold to flank my mantle here when I do my Christmas decorating, as well as 1 silver one, so I ordered 3. I currently have just 1 to show you, and it's the gold one here, because 2 of them had to go back because there was like really bad paint issues with them. So I've exchanged those. I'm hoping to get better ones on the exchange. I've also had a lot of people, I think almost everybody who's ordered Victorian Glow has reached out to me for an exchange, because it seems like most of them have paint issues. I've had a couple that were okay. Like I said, one of mine was okay, the one I'm going to show you, and then one of another customer's was okay too. But again, everyone who's ordered 1 or more of these warmers has seemed to had to replace at least one of them. And I'm not sure what is going on, or if that's just bad luck on my customer's part and my part, or if that's like an ongoing issue with this warmer. I don't know. It seems like both silver and gold seem to be affected pretty much equally as far as I can tell, based on my small sample size. But again, I have no word from head office or anything. It sounds like this isn't like necessarily a widespread issue. But I would say if you've ordered Victorian Glow, I would recommend opening it up, checking it, plugging it in, making sure it's what you expected, because if it's not, we want to make sure you get an exchange right away. If you get an exchange because of like manufacturing issues, you are not responsible for return shipping, so just know that. But here's the one that I have kept. Now it is a very beautiful warmer. This was the one I was most looking forward to out of the entire holiday collection, which is why I ordered 3 of them, because I love it. So this one, I expected a cord cutout notch. It doesn't. It has little feet, which is really cute, which means you can turn it. When they have that cord cutout, you kind of are locked into that position for the cord. Because this one has the little feet, you can kind of turn the warmer whichever way you want, which is nice. It is the same all the way around though, so there it is. As for the dish, we have got a 2 cube smaller clear dish here. So it is a 15 watt bulb, which is a smaller wattage bulb than most warmers. However, I believe it is because this one has that mirrored finish inside. Not sure if you can see, but it is mirrored inside, which reflects the light nicely. I will plug this in and show you what it looks like lit, because it is stunning. It really is in here. Okay, here we are ready to light it. And it is really pretty. I feel like it's not catching as pretty as on camera as it is in real life. It is so like glowy, and in a dark room, this is stunning. So here it is, again, the same all the way around. Really beautiful. And I'm gonna get close here. So again, it's just kind of this like lit from within kind of glow, and it's really nice. So this is kind of like what it's supposed to look like. There are quite a few I'm noticing come in when customers send me pictures with like a lot of like paint splotching or paint missing inside. If that happens to yours, please contact your consultant, or if you are a consultant, contact support and get an exchange started. And what I'm hoping is that maybe it was just like one bad batch that went out initially by accident, and that the replacements are all good like this one, because this one is perfect, and I hope they're all like that going forward. So there is Victorian Glow. Again, an absolute stunner, but I would exercise caution recommending this one, just because I have seen personally quite a few exchanges needed with this warmer. All right, the next one we have here, again with credits, is Rustic Twinkle. And this is, again, part of the holiday collection. And this is one of those like metal tree warmers that Scentsy does every now and then. Scentsy has done a few of these. We had the festive fir warmer a few years ago. We had the trim the tree warmer a couple years ago. This is, again, kind of one of those like metal warmers in the tree shape. So again, we have a clear 2 cube dish here. This is a smaller 2 cube warmer compared to the usual 4 cube warmer. And this one is a 20 watt bulb is what we're working with. So I will put our dish in here. So you can see there's the base, and then the top just sits on here. However, it can go all the way around. You can sit it however you like. But there it is. Got a little piece of dog hair there, just like everything in our house. There we go. So really cute. And again, you can see it's kind of a white metal, white painted metal with that gold brushing on it. And again, the little holes in there are stars, and that's where your light comes through. Now this one is beautiful lit, so I'm gonna light it up and show you. Okay, here we go. There it is. Super pretty. I love the way, especially in the dark, it's hard to see, the way the glow comes out from under these layers. The way that light comes through the little stars and through the layers themselves, it's just so pretty. I'm trying to show you the way the glow goes, but it's just so nice. So there it is. And again, the other trees, I do have those as well. Trim the Tree, Festive Fir. They're beautiful warmers. This will pair beautifully. It's the same kind of height, same style, so it's going to pair beautifully with all of those warmers. The reason I like this one just a bit more is because of the layering of the light here, but also because this one has less bulb glare. You can see tiny pinpricks of bulb glare through these stars here and there, but not most of the time. Most of the warmer is solid, so you're not going to have nearly as much bulb glare in this warmer as you do from Trim the Tree or from Festive Fir. So this one is a little bit more bulb glare friendly, I think, for those of us who are sensitive to glare. But I love this one. And the other thing is this one, the little stars, when they cast on the wall, they cast almost like a heart shape. It's just really cute. So very, very cute. So there is that one. I am really, really happy with this one. I can't wait to put this one out. So there is that. The one thing I will bring your attention to here is this one does have, and it's going to depend on how fussy you are. It has little, like a couple stars around this one particular layer are going to be not fully cut out because it has a little rim here that's stuck in here to make this sit securely on the dish. And that's going to just block a couple of the stars. So just know that. It's not a defect. It's just the way this little rim has to be here so the warmer sits properly. So I would rather have it sit properly and securely than not have that little piece in there. So there is that. But oh, I love this one. This one is really, really beautiful. I'm glad I got it. I was not sure. I was like, I don't know. I've got the Trim the Tree. I've got the Festive Fir. I didn't even put them out last year because of the bulb glare. But this one, there is like a teeny little bit with just like the one star here and there. But again, not most directions. It's gorgeous. Absolutely love it. So that is the Rustic Twinkle Warmer. Okay, and here's the last warmer I got. This is the Snoopy Cozy Christmas Warmer. And this one sold out really, really fast. This one is gone for the season. It will not be restocking this year. I hope they do bring it back next year because it was so popular. I think there's probably plenty of people who'd want to get their hands on it still if they brought it back. I was such a Peanuts like Christmas kid, and so I had to have this warmer. So on the inside it's got Woodstock and it says "'Tis the season." And then you open it up and you have your dish, which holds up to 3 cubes of wax. And it's got Charlie Brown inside. It is glazed inside, not on the very bottom, of course, but all around everywhere else it is. Then we have the doghouse lid with Snoopy and the lights. The other side has just cut out so that the scent can escape. And then this side has the lights that light up. So there's that. And then of course we have the base. And so this is where the element is. You put your dish here so it can warm up there. These are LED lights right here. These are not going to get hot at all. These are just white LEDs that are going to light up the interior of the doghouse so that Snoopy's house lights up. Then his little present is sitting here. This is just a little decorative statue, and you'll see that he's looking down at it once we get the topper on here. I'm going to plug this in so we can look at this lit up. Okay, so there's the dish, and let's put Snoopy on here. There he is, and let's light him up. Super, super cute. And again, the back has scent escape holes, so does the side here. But it is a nice warm white LED, I would say. And again, like when it's in a dim room, you can see the light coming out of the doghouse as well, like shining out the front and the lights. Just really, really cute. Now mine does have a little bit of a gap here. I think that most of them do have a small gap here, but I think mine's got a bit of a bigger gap than normal. But that's just mine. The other ones I've seen have not had nearly this much of a gap. But there we go. Super cute. Little Snoopy up there. I really like this one. This is just the most nostalgic, like Christmas, childhood Christmas. So cute. And again, you have the little, this is an actual like light bulb light here too in the front. There. So again, this is kind of like a shiny glazed paint on the snow. The rest of the painted surfaces are kind of like a, not as shiny and smooth. They're like a scratchier paint. But really nicely done paint, I would say. Like the paint job is good. When you look at it, it all looks really nice. So again, white LEDs there. And again, they are a warm white, which I appreciate. I don't personally, everyone's got their preference of the cool versus warm LEDs. I do prefer a warm LED, especially for the holidays. So there is Snoopy. And again, he is sold out and not going to be restocking this season, but we can always cross our fingers for next year. I did also grab a mini warmer. This is the Snowy Glitter Grove mini warmer. And this one, when I saw this at SFR, I was like, yes, yes, please. I need that one. I will show you really quick. This one does not do itself justice when it's not lit, but it is the prettiest silver shiny warmer. And then it's got frosted glass cutouts here of like deer and trees and snowflakes all the way around. I will post a picture of this one to my Facebook group and to my Instagram. My Instagram is northern_lights_glow, and my Facebook, of course, is in the description box below, my Facebook group. So I'll post pictures there. This one is stunning lit. I would show you, but I don't have an extension cord. So I'll post a picture of this one lit in my groups there. But this is absolutely gorgeous. So that's gonna go in my kitchen for the holidays. So Snowy Glitter Grove, that one is still available. This one is, again, new this season as well. Also with credits, I grabbed one of the holiday fragrance flowers. The one I got is Snowed In Flannel, and it's got the kind of white natural poinsettia with the blue oil, like the purpley blue oil. And so yeah, this is gonna go in our bathroom, The Snowed In Flannel scent, I have the bar here as well. This is part of the holiday collection. I did end up getting more of this one because I really like this one. It is a clean, pretty, like a clean laundry, slightly perfumey scent, but it's like cozy. It's really, really lovely. So that is Snowed In Flannel. So again, I got more of the wax and I grabbed one of the fragrance flowers as well in that one. With some half-offs, I grabbed, these are boring, 2 replacement air purifier filters for my air purifiers. I have 3 of our air purifiers and the filters last about 3 months or so. So I grabbed more replacements for those because with 3 of them, I always seem to be needing replacement filters. So I grabbed 2 replacement filters. And then let's see what else here. Then I have 2 bars here of Just One Bite. Now this is in the Villains collection right now. It is currently available. This is a returning scent. And it's got like apple, cinnamon spice, and molasses. And this is so good. I actually warmed this in our home on Thanksgiving here, like last week. Oh, it's so good. This was a house filler. It was nice and strong, nice and long lasting. We really, really enjoyed this. This was a cozy, homey bar. And again, it's a classic apple cinnamon scent, strong. And that molasses adds like a nice depth and richness that you don't often see in apple cinnamon scents. So this is like apple cinnamon classic, but with a little bit extra with that molasses. It's so good. So that is Just One Bite. If you like very classic apple cinnamon scents, I would strongly recommend Just One Bite. And then I also grabbed a couple bars of the Warm Gingerbread Wishes scent, the Minnie Mouse one here. This is new this season, and I actually warmed this one the other day. We actually had our first snowfall here the other day, and I warmed this that day. And so this one is like gingerbread, and I think vanilla. Like it's gingerbread, spice, and vanilla, I think, are the notes. This one is not as sweet as I expected. I expected, being a Disney scent, being a gingerbread scent, and having like kind of cookies on the front, this would be a very sweet gingerbread, like an iced gingerbread. But I would say this is more like a savory spice bread type gingerbread. I'm not getting any icing. I'm not getting a whole lot of molasses or sugar or anything like that that's super sweet. I'm getting like a spice bread. Now, I wasn't sure how I felt about this on cold or initially when it was warming, but as this went on for a couple hours, I really, really enjoyed this. This was, again, a strong house-filling scent. I did a full bar in my open layout. Really enjoyed it. I would say it was like a 12-hour type scent, so not the longest lasting ever, but again, it is a new pour. But nice and strong. Like the scent payoff and throw was very, very good while it lasted. I think I would possibly repurchase this. I think I would want to mix it with like vanilla bean buttercream or something though, just to add a bit more sweetness. But if you're a person who doesn't care for a super, super sweet bakery scent, but likes a nice spice scent, I think Gingerbread Wishes, Warm Gingerbread Wishes is probably one you should try. Yeah. Compared to Christmas Cookie, say, this is the Christmas cookie bar I got for somebody as a gift. Christmas Cookie, this is part of our catalog collection. This is much sweeter. This one also is more complex. This one has a little bit of tree. It's got a little bit of like sparkly orange and like a sweeter cookie, like a frosted cookie. Warm Gingerbread Wishes, savory, grandma's kitchen, spicy. That is the vibe here with Warm Gingerbread Wishes. Not complex, but spicy, rich, strong, very grandma's kitchen traditional. So that is that one. And again, I would say if you're a bakery, or if you're not a bakery fan, but you want something kind of homey and cozy and savory, that one might be worth trying. If you're a bakery person who's looking for a very sweet scent, that is not sweet, then I would recommend Christmas Cookie. But I did enjoy that more than I thought I was going to. It just felt very, very homey for like a, you know, snowy afternoon. Then I grabbed, with credits, a couple scent circle packs. So I have got Old Fashioned Evening here, which is new this year. This is like a cherry, like cedarwood type scent. And then we have Balsam Spice. This one is like spicy balsam pine cone goodness. Lots of cinnamon here as well. So I grabbed those for the holidays for the cars. Then we have the Gilmore Girls collection. I ordered 2 sets of these. I have already warmed the first set minus one of the scents. I am very happy with these now. I hadn't ever seen the Gilmore Girls, like a full episode, until like about a week ago. And then I started watching it, and I'm actually quite into it now. I'm watching Gilmore Girls now. A little bit late to the ball game, but I'm watching it. These bars, they sounded excellent, and I'm actually quite happy with them on warm as well. So we'll start with the one that I haven't warmed yet. This one is Dragonfly Inn. It is the purple one. And so Dragonfly Inn, the notes are crisp red apple, lush plum, cozy flannel, and red oak. Now this reminds me a lot of something we've had before from Scentsy. This reminds me a great deal of blackcurrant and plum that we had in the fall winter catalog a couple years ago. It is very pretty. You're getting a very sweet, pretty plum here, a gentle perfume. It is not a sharp or astringent perfume at all. This is a smooth, well-rounded scent. Sweet, smooth, ladylike, like it's very pretty. This to me smells like it would be a fantastic bedroom scent, just like blackcurrant and plum was. Maybe like a light musk here as well. It's very, very pretty. Dragonfly Inn. Again, this one I have not warmed yet, but it smells a lot on cold to me like blackcurrant and plum. So again, you're getting a sweet plum note as kind of the main thing. I wouldn't say I'm picking out apple necessarily. I'm getting like a clean musk, like a white musk. A lot of that plum. Flannel, nothing flannelly in the traditional sense of flannel. It's a pretty clean, smooth, lightly perfumey scent. It's very, very pretty. If you like plum scents, this is going to be one you want to try. It does smell like a medium strength to my nose. I think it would lend itself very well to bedrooms. So that is Dragonfly Inn. Next up here, we have I Smell Snow. And this one is super, super pretty label art. It is Winter Air, Frosted Mint, Vanilla Blossom, and Soft Cashmere. So this one is very different, but reminds me of a couple things, but isn't like either one super, super close. This is a light wintergreen scent on cold, like a light wintergreen mint. The back, I'm almost getting like a crisp green apple and musk. I would swear there's apple in this one. It's so pretty. This one is lovely. Crisp, minty. Not overly minty though. Like when I say minty, my daughter absolutely hates mint, cannot stand mint. She likes this one. So the mint isn't mint. It's just like a suggestion of mint, and it's more of like a wintergreen mint to my nose. It smells cool. It's got some fruitiness, like a sweet, almost like apple type note. Vanilla Blossom. There is a, no, I hesitate to say floral, but there is a lightly like perfumey scent to this one as well. Very, again, feminine. Very, very pretty. Again, like light musk as well. So this one I did in our bedroom. I did 3 cubes, 2 in one warmer, 1 in the other. Very, very pretty. When I was smelling this on cold, it kind of reminded me a little bit of like Best in Snow, that kind of wintergreen mint scent, that kind of very soft scent. On warm, it no longer reminded me of Best in Snow. On warm, I feel like the mintiness kind of went to the background, and it was more like a light, sweet, crisp musk perfume with, again, like a tart, almost apple-y type note. Very, very pretty, like very pretty. As it went on, it reminded me also a little bit of Vanilla Mint, the old scent Vanilla Mint. Again, not the same as Vanilla Mint. I don't think this is a Vanilla Mint repackage at all, but similarities, that kind of, you know, that the mint mixed with that pretty kind of musk and the pretty notes. This is a pretty mint musk is what this is. So again, not the same, but that same kind of feel. Really, really pretty. This was a one dayer in my bedroom, but very pretty and deceptively stronger than I thought it was going to be. Again, this is a very light scent on cold. With 3 cubes in my bedroom, it did get to a good, nice medium. I don't think you could do this in an open layout. I think it is kind of a smaller to medium-sized zone scent, but really, really enjoyed it. So that was I Smell Snow. I will get more of that one for sure. Next up here, we have Harvest Festival. I love the label art on this one. This one is Stars Hollow Harvest Festival. It is ground cinnamon, brown sugar, and buttery vanilla. So bakery. And yeah, this one is really, really good. Like a brown sugar bakery, just brown sugar. Very close to sticking your face in a bag of light brown sugar. It's very good. The spice here is very gentle in the background. You're not getting a ton of cinnamon here, just a little bit. And it is sweetened by that vanilla. This is really, really nice. So this one is good. I did a full bar of this the other day in my open layout. Now on warm, this one shifted a bit. The brown sugar became more of like a caramelized sugar, or almost like a verging on, you know how some caramel scents can be buttery and light and other caramels are like a darker, almost burnt caramel? This one veered almost towards a darker burnt caramelized sugar note. And that's kind of what I got on warm. I think the dark burnt note is more of that cinnamon coming out to play. I think that's what that is. But yeah, the overall feel on warm was brown sugar, like heavily caramelized. And a tiny bit of spice. What this reminds me a lot of is the Hufflepuff bar, Wit and Wisdom. Is it Wit and Wisdom? I can't remember. Hufflepuff, the yellow bar, the yellow Harry Potter bar. This smelled very much like that on warm, to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if they were actually the same scent. I think they might be. I haven't warmed Hufflepuff in a bit, but I feel like they could very easily be the same scent. So yeah, if you liked Hufflepuff, you'll probably like Harvest Festival as well. But again, this is a nice fall caramelized sugar type scent. Very pleasant. Was a one dayer, I would say 12 hours, but filled my home nicely. Like a good solid medium. Filled the house nicely. Okay, then we have, this one is like a granddaddy. This is Luke's Diner. This one is a coffee scent. Now, if you've been with Scentsy for any length of time, Scentsy has done a few coffee scents over time. They are not known for producing excellent coffee scents, if we're honest. This one is dark roast coffee and cream. So just dark roast coffee and cream. This one is a good coffee scent. This is the coffee scent I have always wanted Scentsy to produce, and they've done it. This smells very much like a competitor's coffee scent as well. I have a candle from Bath & Body Works called Paris Cafe. This smells almost identical to it. Maybe not 100% identical, but that strength, it's like 95% identical. Strong, strong, strong. Black coffee beans is what I'm getting here. I wouldn't say I'm getting a ton of cream. It is just roasty, toasty coffee beans. It's really good. It's really strong. Has a bit of that roasty toastiness without being spicy. This is not a coffee with a bunch of stuff. This is not coffee with cream and caramel and spice. This is just coffee beans. And it's really, really strong and very good. So I did 2 cubes of this in my office here. Strong, like strong, strong. And this is one of those ones, this is probably one of the strongest Scentsy bars I have ever smelled. When I first opened my great big box from Scentsy, this is what I could smell even through this packaging and all of the other stuff. This was underneath all of my other boxes. I could still smell this in there, even though it was closed. This one is extremely strong. And that makes sense because the Paris Cafe candle from Bath & Body Works is equally strong. It's one of those candles you can smell with the lid on. And this is one of those bars you can smell with the lid closed. So this one is extremely strong. Really, really good. If you're looking for a nice coffee bean scent, black coffee, this would be great for mixing, although it might be tricky to mix because it is so strong. I would recommend doing like extra cubes of the other thing to 1 cube of this because this is quite potent. But I think it's going to lend itself well to mixing. It's also very good on its own. And again, strong, 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 and lasted about 24 hours in my office. So it doesn't go forever and ever, given that it's as strong as it is, but it does go for like an average length of time and is much stronger than average. So Luke's Diner, Gilmore Girls. So that is the Gilmore Girls collection, kind of cold and warm reviews all in one. The other thing I got was the, with credits, the Warm Amber and Plum body collection. We get the big bag of Scentsy soak. We also have a body lotion in this collection, and it comes together as a set. So the body lotion is in my bathroom already. I've been using it. This is Silky Plum, Warm Amber, and Cashmere Musk, and it's very, very pretty. I haven't opened the bag of Scentsy soak yet. This will probably go to my daughter. She's the one that uses most of these the most often. The lotion, though, I've been using, and I'm really happy with it. The lotion formula I like. It's nice and thick. It's moisturizing without being too greasy. It doesn't make my skin itch, and I tend to be sensitive to skinned. Some brands make my legs itchy. This one does not. And the scent is exactly kind of what you'd expect. It's a kind of warm, rich, kind of plum, perfumey scent. It's very pretty. It's not overpowering. I would say it's on the lighter side. So you do smell it a lot once you first put it on, but after a little while, it does kind of go into the background a bit. So you can still smell it on your skin, but it's not like you walk into a room and you can smell you coming. It's not that strong. It's kind of a nice lighter body lotion scent once it settles in, which I like. So that is Warm Amber and Plum in the body care. The Scentsy soak, this is our bath salt stuff. This is great. I love this stuff because you can use as much or little as you want. My daughter loves this in her baths. So that is the Warm Amber and Plum Scentsy soak. She has got a bag of watermelon tangerine on the go right now. That's what she's using right now, but we will use this one next. The last bar I want to talk about today is the Peanuts, a Snoopy Holiday bar. This one came in my haul as well. And this one, I think it's like it's a Christmas tree scent. Now, I haven't warmed this yet. This is one of the ones I have not yet warmed. But this one, I didn't expect to care for on cold. And I gotta say, I really do. This is really, really good. This is mostly a sweet orange scent to my nose. I know it's supposed to be a Christmas tree scent, and I do get a little bit of Christmas tree here. But mostly, I'm getting a sweet, bright mandarin orange scent. It reminds me a lot of like a good hefty amount of sparkling spiced citrus with a little bit of a tree scent. The citrus I'm getting is very, very similar to sparkling spiced citrus. But the tree scent here with it is just perfection. I love it. I think this is likely going to be a repurchase for me, which is unusual because I don't typically love tree scents. But this one, I love the label art, which isn't a reason to buy it. But the scent itself, sparkling spice citrus is one of my favorites. And I do love just the balance here. I would say it's 75% sweet orange with a little tiny bit of spice. And 25% really pretty, like sweet spruce tree. It's really nice. It's very nice. It doesn't have that sharpness to it. It doesn't have that astringence to it. It is a pretty sweet, bright, twinkly citrus scent with a little bit of tree. So very, very lovely. That is the Peanuts, a Snoopy Holiday. One more bar. Sorry. This is the Ring the Bell Haunted Mansion bar. This is currently available for a limited time. And this one I think had like oak, currant or plum. Like it sounded like a woodsy, kind of like fruity, woodsy, earthy type scent. This is Ring the Bell. Now, I wasn't going to get this, and I hadn't originally gotten it, but then a friend of mine told me it smelled a little bit like Halloween Town, not the same, but similar, and a little bit like Ghostly Greetings maybe, but again, not identical. And so I thought, well, that's enough for me to try it though. I like both those scents. And this is lovely. This is really, really nice. This is, I think she's right, a similar, like a kind of a combination between Halloween Town and Ghostly Greetings. I would say this is not as dark, damp, earthy as Ghostly Greetings. This one has almost like a clean crispness to it that to my nose reads almost as like a soft mint. Not like a peppermint, but like a clean spa mint, like a cool air type thing. It's really lovely. It's really, really lovely. This I think would do well in open layouts as well as bedrooms. This is a very versatile scent, I think. And yeah, I actually went in and ordered 2 more of this today because I really like this. I haven't warmed it yet. But for me, this is going to be a bedroom scent, and I'm a big fan. So that is Ring the Bell. So there we go. That is what I've got for today. I would love to know in the comments below what you have gotten recently, what you've been warming recently. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a what I've been warming video here soon. I've also got warm reviews coming of the Scents of the Season bars. I've warmed all those now. We had sets of those given to us at SFR a couple months ago. So I have saved those until now. I warmed those in the last week or two. So I've got thoughts on those now, and I'm pretty happy with them, to be honest. the Scents of the Season bars. So I will be doing warm reviews of those here in the next little bit as well. Hope that was fun to watch. Hope you are doing well. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.